Hello everybody and welcome back to Lego Batman. We'll show you this, why this is playing. This is a game it's just a guilty pleasure of mine. I remember playing it when I was young. It was one of the first games I think I bought for the Wii. Oh, bit of exposition.
The choice is yours.
Showing off all the villains and heroes.
Or become one. From the makers of Lego Star Wars and Lego Indiana Jones, it's good.
Just tell me if this is a bit too
Bad.
thingy, quiet, because I'm trying to figure out the audio levels. I'd rather they be too loud rather than too soft, so people can hear it.
Lego Batman, the video game.
You know what? I'm gonna increase the volume. I'll see what it's like in a cutscene. But anyway, yeah, this is just one of my guilty pleasures. This one, and I saw it was on sale again, stream sale. I did buy a lot of games then, and I really just wanted to play it again. So let's get into it. Again, there's Catwoman and Rock, Bane, Man-Bat, Penguin, Joker. You got Scarecrow, Mad Hatter, Harley, and I think that's Killer Moth. Joker got really done dirty, didn't he, with villains? Oh, it's like, because like, look at that. Look at Riddler. Riddler's got like Freeze, Freeze, Ivy, Clayface, and Two-Face. Like, well, you tried, I guess. Yeah, this is before they had actual dialogue for the characters, so they just make grunts and noises like that. Oh yeah, and Riddler has mind control in this game for some reason. Probably they took inspiration from the film with I always forget what it's called. It's the one with Tommy Lee Jones as Harvey Two-Face and um, Jim Carrey's the Riddler. So which had some form of like being able to see in people's minds. So I'm taking that's where they got that from. Again, this is showing Riddler's plan because Riddler's first up. Look at that! Look at that lineup compared to Joker who got Kill 'Em All and Mad Hatter who are two like lower list villains if we're being all have been fair to them, especially Kill 'Em All. Okay, and so break into a place, get money. Literally a step 1, step 2, step 3 profit. Need the freeze gun, a lance, whatever that is, and what's Clayface got to offer? A key, a big key. Okay, and so now we get a little bit of exposition on each character, which I always thought was cool as a kid because I didn't know some of these characters. Like Clayface, I'd never heard of before. This was like this was before like Arkham Asylum came out and all those games. So, or for me, when I played them anyway. But yeah, Clayface is an interesting character in the actual comics. Because obviously Basil Kal, I think, is the first Clayface, but it's like 4 of them, and they all have different abilities. Like they all have similar abilities to blend in and change into people's different shapes. Ooh, oh, okay, and Robin, nice try. And as usual, Batman will take the serious route and down the stairs. Nice. I believe this is, if I remember correctly, I think this is Tim Drake Robin. because that's who the Robin was at the time. My personal favorite's probably Dick Grayson, but that's because I'm biased and I like Nightwing. Again, I just think I'm going to increase the audio a little bit here for you guys. So about there. I might increase it a little bit for myself as well. I don't think I'll be doing 100% completions of each level. You think you want that? You don't. I thought I'd just have a nice little simple playthrough since, um, Hollow Knight, because we're getting to the harder stages of each bosses, is they're going to get more taxing and you're going to see less and less progression with more episode, in each episode. I hate wasting studs. I keep thinking there's a run button and there's not. Yeah, that's right. Batman don't care about no rats. Yeah, I remember I used to go to I can't remember if it was one of my first Lego sets. Was actually the original like Lego Batman, like before they've got the DC superheroes, which they had when I was a bit older. Oh, Batman, come on. Thank you. Okay. Batman, why can't you jump? Come on. Do me a solid here. There we go. Yeah, but before that they had like Lego Batman, so they had like stuff from like the Christian Bale movies made. And also they create a lot of sets, and it was one of my first Lego sets. I used to be really into Lego Star Wars and there we go, and Lego Batman as well. And then when the superheroes came out, even better. I've always been more of a DC fan though than I have been a Marvel one, just because I've grown up on liking the Batman films. Like I think I fell in love with watching like Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton in that Batman film. And then Danny DeVito, who is the Penguin. The best backstory. He is not just a rich tycoon, rich London tycoon, or Cockney tycoon. He was grown by penguins, or he was raised by penguins after being a deformed child, which is quite frankly an astonishing backstory, which I find really funny. Hang on, is Batman the one who has to go under? Okay, go to Robin, because Robin can tightrope these. All those little bits we're leaving behind are for a suit for a mini kit later on, which we don't get, I don't think. Okay. I can kill this guy if I can find the right control. Do we not have a Batarang? There we go. There we go. Oh, I can't remember what Robin calls them. Are they wingdings? It's been a long time. Am I thinking wingdings is the actual font? You gonna move? There we go. Okay, now we can give Batman a new suit, which in this game was they improved upon it in the second and third games. Come on. There we go. As long as any others don't fly in, we should be fine. But yeah, they improved upon it by having like you get a bunch of suits and you can switch between them in any level, which gave like the game a lot more access. Where in this game you actually have to have the suits in the actual level to use, I think. I think I think unless it's in like free play, which free players you get to play as any characters you've unlocked and go through the level again. You get to use all the suits you've got to that point. Game just gain some studs here, because why not? Yeah, there should be 30 levels, I think. Wait, no. Yeah. 30 levels, as in there should be... Oh, you're getting dangerously close now. To jump in that vat of acid, which we don't want. Yeah, but the demolition suit, basically, boom. Blows up metal objects. Or shiny objects. Just want to collect all these. Obviously, we're getting tips from Alfred. And then you'll see a bunch of stuff we can't do, like that dumpster there that's hiding. It's got an orange icon. I need someone who's strong to open it, so maybe like a Bane or I think who else is big class is super strong. Probably someone like Killer Croc or maybe Clayface. But yeah, I've always been a DC kid. Batman is probably my favorite hero, just because of the Rogues gallery he has, and then I used to like the Batman the Brave and the Bold TV show growing up. I thought that was great. And then just watching like films and having a lot more respect for watching the original animated series fairly recently again. That was fun with Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill. And you can see like, especially when you go back and watch something like Arkham, or you see like the animated series and then something like Arkham Asylum, you can see how those characters have been perfected over like the space of 10 to 20 years of just incredibly, molding these characters better in the voice, you know, having a better feel for what the character might say and what inflection they might say it as. It just shows you like, if you give a person like a long enough time period, they can basically master a character to the point where I think everyone. My personal favorite Batman is probably Kevin Conroy. Of all time, just because I think I've heard the voice, and to me now, when I ever think of Batman, that's the voice I think of. Just one moment. Something up with the stream. There we go. Just checking. There's no errors. Again, just blow this up. I don't know how long these episodes. These are probably going to be still 2.5 hours, but I don't know how many we're going to get through. I was hoping we get through like 5 levels maybe each time. So, because if you didn't know, and I didn't know until probably about my third or fourth playthrough through the game when I was younger, that there was villains. There was a villain section, which I think shows you how young I was at the time. I didn't know there was extra levels, which is nice to do. And you clearly they went back to that idea with the DC supervillains they made. Okay. Yeah, I think it was DC supervillains they made the villains the main characters, because it's all good and well playing as Batman, but you want to play as the Joker, you want to play as all these different characters. We can't go into there because of acid. We can't get up there yet because we don't have Robin's metal suit. Or I can't. He uses it to climb up walls. Just show how tight the game controls though are when all the mechanics for certain ideas. Because they kept them over. A lot of these like core suit ideas, they kept in future games. They either adjusted them or put them back into other suits. The only one I don't think got reused was I think it's Batman's heat protector suit, which we'll see later on. Hopefully. Oh. Okay, not very nice. You're catching me off guard. There we go, and there's first superhero rank. We probably got there a bit quicker than we used to, than we could have done because of these stud multipliers. If you don't know when we kill enemies, oh, didn't mean to do that. When we kill enemies, you can see like a multiplier sometimes. That's when if we kill them in, I think, quick enough succession, that we get basically a multiplier to when you collect studs. It's only very fleeting, but if you're in the right place, you can usually get a really good benefit out of it. But yeah, this was just a just a cool game I thought when I was younger. And obviously, like I used to love playing with Lego. I used to try and buy my whole Christmas list was very basically Lego. at the time, like when I was this age. Okay, now we've got Robin's technology suit, which, if I remember correctly, and hopefully I've done this right because sometimes there's an issue with this. When I first tried it out, it didn't work. Hopefully, there we go. It's working. Okay. So there was an issue when I was just setting up, not setting up the stream, but practicing the stream, making sure it was a-okay and everything was running smoothly. That wasn't running, and I hopefully fixed the issue. I can't remember what the issue was because it was I did it I think last weekend. Like, it was some graphical error that was causing the issue. I'll have a look at settings. Oh, how do I? I thought I just barged through there like a madman. Oh no, fair enough, I do. Speaking of the madman, hello, Clayface. I still don't think that we have a Lego figure of Clayface. Which, this isn't my probably favorite portrayal of Clayface. In Lego, I prefer him to be a big fig. If I had to, make the idea, like, think of the idea for what I'd want Clayface to look like. Because when I think of Clayface, I think of someone who's like this, massive monstrosity. Who can, you know, towers over Batman. Maybe that's because I've seen, like, the Justice League TV show and the, who's Robin? Is he still in there? Robin, come on. Help me out. Okay, and this is going to be an awkward one since I forget which. Okay. Do we need to kill these guys with this? There we go. Okay, hopefully we can blow up Clayface with that. This is just a simple level. Obviously, this was one of the first the first Lego games they made. I think after, like you said, after Lego Star Wars, which I can't remember if this is after the trilogy or the complete saga. I used to love playing the complete saga. You like PS2 on my going around a friend's house playing PS2 the Lego Star Wars. Those are the days. Ooh, red brick. Didn't expect to get one of those that early. Just want as many studs as we can. Can we hit these guys? Oh. There we go. So, I'm just forgetting which one's them. I just want to get all the studs while we complete the level. Because I'm pretty sure this is the end. No. Every level ends in a boss fight. Okay, and now I think we have to do is spin them around. Okay, don't know why that worked, but I'm taking that as knockout gas. Got you now, Riddler. Clayface, you evil doer. To be fair, Clayface, if he could probably just utterly destroy Robin though if he wanted to. Obviously, it's a kid's game, but Clayface has the ability to smash, like, let you turn his hands into like massive hammers or something. Again, free play unlocked. I don't think I'll be doing a free play of it. I might do. Oh, fast grapple unlocked game. I guess that's interesting. There we go, demolition suit and the technology suit. I think these would appear in other games, but we're under slightly different mechanics. No idea what that is. And a nice 50 grand starters off. What I always tend to do is save up my money in the Lego games and then buy like the multipliers, and then I'm doing the free play. You know, obviously when you're doing the free play missions, do them again, and then you basically rack up a ton of money to buy all the other characters. Okay, I think for now we'll continue the story. I could buy fast grapple, but that's what like saving me 10. Don't go to game 1. When I bought the game, I just played around for a bit. Again, a specialist specializing in cryogenics, Dr. Victor Freeze. There's always a bit of thing over this. Is it freeze or is it fries? I always say freeze because I know he's meant to be like have German heritage, but I just like the idea of him having named Victor Freeze. Victor Freeze froze his wife to prevent her death from the rare disease. But he was injured in his lab and found himself unable to survive outside a sub-zero environment. As Mr. Freeze, consumed by anger, he uses frozen weaponry in a battle against the city of Gotham and wears a refrigerated suit which gives him remarkable strength. I can't remember what illness his wife has, like, in the comics, but obviously it's, like, debilitating. And it's the whole reason he pursues crime. I always thought, why doesn't Bruce Wayne hire Mr. Freeze? You know, why doesn't he just hire Mr. Freeze and be like, yeah, come work for me? It would make sense, you know, from a one, Batman has now bankrolls one of his villains. Yeah, he did turn them into. I don't know what that tongue like. What that tongue was the. It didn't look right. But yeah, they've turned him into. I don't know what, copsicles. Okay, what we want to do is, if I remember correctly, remember the first 2 levels the most. Because I've played through them so many times. Is we have to um, get rid of these things because they keep spawning enemies. Okay, just in and fire. There we go. And one down. Gonna collect all them studs. I don't think we can get there, but a character who could potentially jump higher. The only one I'm thinking of at this point is Catwoman. Anything behind here? No. Okay, we can break those. I don't want to as of yet. I would like to. Oh, can we not? That's a steel. What do we call them? Steel crate. Yeah, I just like going back and watching how like the Lego games have progressed as well. Like, because when you see some of like the, obviously they're still very, you know, fairly simple games because they are for children at the end of the day. To see how far they've come is actually impressive. Like, obviously they're starting to get proper voice actors in now. Actually play a lot of the characters. Like, I think with DC supervillains. And I don't want to, you know, have a go at the people who did like the later games, like Batman 2 and Batman 3, but like. Like I said before, they got Kevin Conroy to do Batman, I believe, in DC Lego Supervillains, and then Mark Hamill, and they basically got like a lot of the characters from like who played the Arkham Asylum, who voiced the characters in Arkham Asylum or Arkham City. So I think the person who plays Harley Quinn is the one from Arkham City instead of the one from Arkham Asylum. I do know there was an actress change between those 2 games. You can tell if you listen to the accents. like one after the other. You wouldn't think about it apart from that. But on the upside, we can now. I think we can break these, can't we? Yes, we can. Again, one thing we don't want to do here is put that ice cream thing in here, on that like, circular platform. We want to get all the metal objects first. If you didn't know, we can break metal objects with it. And it's nice little touch putting in the ice cream cone. I'll put in the ice cream music. We definitely can't break the lights. Okay. Again, is there anything else we can break before I change my... Ooh, I didn't realize that was here. Hello, bin. Probably like 1,000 at most, but okay. You know, you gotta take them sometimes. Just checking, because, you know, I think this is a hard level to get studs on, if I remember correctly. And you know what? I know I said I'm not going to 100% complete the game, but, you know, when you get tasked with doing 100%, like, you want to do everything correctly. Okay, now what is this thingamabob? You know what I mean? It looks like you can fall through this, but apparently not. Yeah, I don't know what that actual lever does, but I think we have to put this on here, and then it accesses it. So now we can't use that anymore. May as well, before we do this, that's for a strong character, and this is for Riddler, going off the... yeah, get used to that sound. This is the magnet suit. Okay, and now that we encase that, a nice, lovely ice cream with a mini kid inside it. I just want to say one thing as well. Look at that for a bit of like art, for a bit of like background, like, especially like the snowman. That is creepy for a kid's game, and really cool design in my opinion. Like, it looks decrepit. It looks like, so, you know, if you were like, okay, we're going for a more comical Mr. Freeze, because obviously he comes from his place of residence is an ice cream factory to keep him at sub-zero temperatures. I don't know. I know I can't hit them with the car, but can I batarang these? I can. Interesting. Nope. That's 100. Okay, so what was the other one? Ah, here. Let's gain all the stuff. I think that's it. I'm not expecting more goons to be coming. Yep. I'm not gonna lie, you know, Freeze is basically like you have to think here, he's got his own goons with Riddler's goons as well. But I think he's got like, I can't remember what they're called. I think they're called like Freeze Girls or something. Okay, and now we have to match up the ice cream cone colors. Okay, and I need Robin. And this is what the magnet suit's for. That, and I'm trying to think if it has any other uses. But we need access inside the facility. We can't glide across though, I don't think. Well, basically just spoiled it anyway. We're going to get the glide suit. Ah, yes. This is where I will probably lose a lot of studs. Very hard. Can't. We can hit these? No, we can't. sometimes it's a lottery whether with the velocity of some or the like velocity of where the studs go sometimes. So sometimes you just get unfairly screwed. Like now you're about to see when a load of studs come out. Where do they go? Okay, and we got lucky there. There's the glide suit. We'll go back outside and test if I can actually reach there. I don't know if I can. It's always nice to try. Oh yeah, I can't get up there, that's why. So that'll be a no. Oh, hooray. I need the demolition suit anyway, but I can't see. I can't, even if I could, I can't glide up to there. And I can't get across anyway. That'd be a longer distance. And what we need to do now is, I'm assuming, move this. Even, like, I saw, these are just little things in the Lego universe I like when they put, like, mechanisms in that actually are made out of Lego. Come on. There we go. In and get these two as well. I'll get you over here, Robin. It's just going to take a bit of time. Damn. Also, yeah, there's a couple of slippy platforms here. Oh, that's a blue stud. See what I mean? Oh, that's a blue stud. That's 1,000. And that's just gone to waste. Okay, and here. And here. Okay, get all the stuff. And then hopefully, if I'm thinking correctly, this should stop the... Well, that. Okay, and now we want to glide across it because if you try to walk on it, you slide. There you go. There's an example. And that's also a thing you can do as well. You can, if you quick switch, sometimes you get studs without the downside of dying, which if you, I can't remember how much you lose when you die. I think it's a percentage of whatever max amount you have at the time. Easy there, Batman. Damn it. I'm not getting the full use out of those multipliers, so I'm a bit annoyed. Okay. Oh, I remember this section. Oh, is the controller disconnected? Okay. After that little freak out, we should be fine. I remember this section. Just goddamn is it tedious. Like sometimes you can just fall off because of how awkward some of the ranges are, like that then. Okay, and Robin. Nice. Okay, and then we push it down. And then this will fix this. Okay. Trying to think if there's anything else we can do, because I can't remember trying. I could try and glide over to these bits. I know we can't do much with them, but we can collect the studs. And there you go. There's an extra 1,000 that potentially I might not have gone. We can try, and we'll try and go back as well. Here we go. Yeah, see that like a bit of dark ice here? And is there anything I don't think there's anything to the left of us, so I think we're, we're fine. I think we need that bit, that love icon is, I think it's for Ivy. 'Cause she has the, you know... Okay, Robin, you want to join us, son? I'll wait. I'm not confident enough about the jumping yet. On how far I can jump in this game. Especially with other games where the jumping is... like, the jumping distance is increased a bit. Okay. Oh, into here now. You still notice that, like, that thing's still there? It's like a dark image. It's hollow. Okay. Just gotta get all these studs. Okay, I don't think we can go here unless we have, like, some person who is... I think is I don't know how we can either turn off the gas or we have to find someone who's thingy to it. Seriously, can I not? There we go. Sorry, I just would have irked me if I didn't get it. Okay, and now what I mean? All that lost money. I think as a kid, I probably lost a lot of coins, the most on this level. I just using playing around with the Clyde suit. Okay, so now what we have to do is have to do this. Because sometimes, like, especially with multitask jobs like this, I can imagine it being fun. Like, okay, Robin, you wanna? Nope. I want you to get off. I want you to jump. You can slide back down again. Just so you know, if you wanna do that, you can do. You can go back up. Okay, Robin. I'd like you to get up, please. There we go. And I think these are steam thingy. Also, if you go too low, you die. Nope. Ah, God damn it. Okay, I want to try and get these. Nope. I don't think I can. See what I mean, though? awkward it is sometimes. Okay, Robin. Do not fail me. Okay, in all the stews. Okay, then we do this. That activates that. This is an awkward one here. They want you to go get those studs, but you can't. Nice. Go, Robin. Oh well, we tried. Okay, and then we need to get up here for some guys, these guys. For some reason, these guys, and... Oh, got itch on my nose, one moment. There we go. Okay, now that's the way to the boss room, I think. So what we'll do first is this. Bend that out of shape. And... stop that. But we've got some other stuff we have to attend to first. Keep that. Get rid of that first, and then... Oh, I'm surprised. Usually I have to screw that up first try. Okay, just break all these first. I don't think we can do anything here, but we should be okay. Damn it. You know what I mean though about the velocity, like the trajectory of some of them? Where they just come out the gates flying and you can't really do anything. Yeah, come on. Oh, no! There you go, well there's my, I think that's us. That's our 100% done for the day. I don't think we're getting it now. We just lost about a good couple thousand there. And then there's the trapped citizen, but we can't see it. Yeah. God damn it. Oh well. We can always get the... Like, I can always do it in my free time to get the free play. There we go. Nice work, Riddler. Nice work. Good old hidden in plain sight. Okay, now freeze is an awkward one. Because you have to hurt him like that. Because when you hurt yeah, you have to hurt him like that because so when he freezes you, you quick switch. That's the way I found to be the most consistent way of doing damage. Okay, nice. Okay, still got both of them suits on, so we should be fine. Oh, can we get over here? Or is that... Okay, fine. It should be. But I mean, I'm really annoyed now about losing those because that potentially could have been a true hero. Freeze, screw. Damn it. There we go. Okay, and I don't know why he activates these, by the way. Just the guy might just like ice cream. Okay. Look at all these dudes. Could really be changing to Robin for this. Okay, we got that, whatever that is. Come towards us. Ah, it's not gonna be enough. So I mean, if I lost spot, probably go about 2,000 there. So maybe this next one coming up, we could have got true hero. Come on. Or maybe if I just wait, I could be clever. Nope. Try to be clever and get the multiplier. Didn't work out. Yeah, that's what I mean. The multiplier, like the multipliers when you hit things are very fleeting, and you don't even get a timer for them like you do in later games. Damn it. Oh, damn it, missed the boost up. Know what I mean? Gonna break out? Good luck. There we go. It shows you how good some of the designs are for these early characters. When like if you look at like some of the pieces for the newer figures, especially with Mr. Freeze, like that headpiece hasn't changed that much. More pieces, I'm assuming. Yeah, we'll be like 95, I'm assuming. free. Yeah, those couple deaths screwed me over big time. It's okay though. If we do it on free play, we have a lot more chances. Hi, Shoxy. No idea what that could be. Yeah, look at me with all those great mini kits. Okay, continue the story. Can't remember what's next. Oh, is it this level? Okay. Bomb District Attorney Harvey Dent, aka Two-Face, is a villain with a split personality. His everyday decision is dictated by a double-headed coin scarred on one side, which he flips to decide if he'll act for good or for evil. His truck is a heavily armored vehicle painted with distinctive black and white livery. Livery? Livery? I have no idea. Basically the same as his face, or the same as his suit and face. Don't worry, because Batman's on the scene. The one time the Gotham villains are scared of the police. Okay, and we're gonna have a Batmobile level, I'm assuming? Yeah. There's the good old Kamish. Okay, and here we go. I'll be hearing this a lot. Because I think a lot of mini kits in this level come from you just shooting random stuff. I won't be surprised if we get Thingy in this level as well. We won't get True Hero. There we go. The burger stands is what we need. Now what we need to do is shoot these things. Shoot this guy. Drag him off into that area. First, gotta get all the cool stuff. I believe he'll stay there. There we go. And I think we get him. Come on. You can do it. There we go. That's the one thing with the Batmobile is it's incredibly awkward sometimes to steer. Which is probably why they made these big massive roads. Because you know, you want to be using the Batmobile rather than whatever Robin's driving. And I think that's everything. Just having a last good old glance around. Because we can't shoot the cop cars. There we go. Got one hell of a drift on it, this thing. There we go. Right, and we want to put them into the bat signal. Oh, Monarch Theatre, that's a nice touch. Don't know what the Monarch Theatre is. It's the, behind there is crime alley where you might know that Bruce Wayne's parents were murdered. That's a nice little touch. I've never seen that before. Okay, so now there's 3 of them. And obviously we can't get back there now. We just got to shoot everything. These are just fun little destructive levels, I think. I basically just shoot everything and perform a simple task and well, you should be fine. And there we go. I also like how, especially, I think in this game, I can't remember if the sets came first or the game came first. A lot of these, like, actual like models are old sets. Like I'm pretty sure the Batmobile is. I'm pretty sure that Two-Face's bike is, and some other things that you get in this game, like some of the vehicles. I don't know about these small ones, but I think maybe the Riddler, these like the bigger ones that we're putting on the sides, I think they might be a set as well. Okay, just check down here. Okay, do one at a time. Oh yeah, I can show you the funnest thing to do in this level. Which is just to go a straight line and do all them. It's simple, but you do get money for it. Okay. Gotta kill that. And then strap this guy to myself. Come on. Gotta break everything. How did I not get that then? There we go. It's okay. Batman knows what he's doing. A few fire hydrants. Fine. Okay, we can go down there. So I think we'll just sort these guys out first. You know, actually playing this game is getting me in the mood for just playing another Batman game. I think Batman Arkham Asylum's on sale a minute. I might buy it. I'll play it later down the line. Maybe after I play this to sub out for it. Because that to me, I've dallied, or I've swung between both opinions about which one's better, Arkham Asylum or Arkham City. I'm personally I used to be a fan of City more because of the story, but I think now I'm probably more of a fan of Asylum. Yeah, 100% speedrun's 4 hours and 25 minutes. I could see that. Oh, like, I think if you're gonna play I think probably if you want to play a superhero game, the best two are probably Batman, Arkham Asylum, and City. Everything that's in them, they're pretty great. And then you've got like the I've not played the Miles Morales one, but I enjoyed the Spider-Man on PlayStation. As well as, I think, Spider-Man 2. That's a pretty good game when I was younger. And then you've got, like, the Lego games, which are always a fun time. Come on, just shoot these. Right. I've been meaning to watch that film, Into the Spider-Verse, and just not done it. I've heard great reviews about it, and every time I'm just like, well, I put it off, I find something else to do. It's not out of, like, I don't want to watch it. It's just the fact of, like, I keep forgetting. I've heard it's very good. I wanted to watch it at the time because I heard, like, it was like, okay, bunch of different Spider-Man. Interesting concept. Let's do it. I mean, it's got one of my more favorite Spider-Men in, which I think Spider-Man Noir. Which, if you don't know about, like, that, like, alternate, like, reality, that's pretty cool. It's a bit like Gotham by Gaslight, which is, but where Gotham by Gaslight's like Batman's set in like Jack the Ripper with Jack the Ripper. Again, we're down to 1, but I think Spider-Man Noir is it's got like the Vulture's like a cannibal, and I think he eats Uncle Ben. which I think I was like, okay, pretty cool. But yeah, into the Spider-Verse, I think there's Morales, who's like the main character. There's Parker. I know of this. I know a lot of the Spider-Man universe. I like I said, I'm a lot more into Batman than the DC comics, but I know of the Spider-Man's like, for me, probably the biggest character that they've got in Marvel. And if like the MCU wants to keep going, I'd suggest they probably bank on Spider-Man taking over from Tony Stark, which you can tell they're doing a little bit. Get rid of these dudes. Watch out for the little explodey guys. Those little like carts, because they can destroy your stuff. It's the same thing. What we want to do is just get all the studs first, though. Like, you want to get Two-Face's truck and put it on its side into the thing, and then into the lights. I think that's a problem now for people getting into the MCU. Like, I think a few months ago, my dad wanted to try and get into them, and I wrote down a list of like all the films in some order, like in the best. There you go. Those little guys just explode you up sometimes. I tried to write it down in some order for him, and I just was like, this is over like, you know, you'd have to sit down for about potentially a week and just watch everything. Yeah, well, I had to do it for my dad, because my dad doesn't really like use the internet. He's not technologically savvy. He's kind of, not say stuck in his ways, but he just doesn't really want to use the internet. So everything like nice. One more. Come on, let's do it. Damn. And there we go. It's all the, it's like some of the Marvel films are worthwhile, but is it like, do you really need to watch some of them that are not as good? Like, say, like, I know the Incredible Hulk is a part of it, but I wouldn't recommend watching that film again. And then stuff like Thor: The Dark World, all the first two Thors, I'm not really I can't say I really care that much for. Ragnarok a bit more. And then, to be fair, I sort of just checked out after Endgame, because I just couldn't be bothered with a lot of the films that have come out, like, since Endgame ended. Like, I wasn't that bothered about Black Widow, because I know I was like, okay, this is going to be a one-off, and it's not going to really be interesting it's not going to be interesting to the plot, it's not going to develop anything. You already know. I think the only film last film I seen was the Spider-Man No Way Home. Now that was fun, to be fair, but technically that film was, you know, that was a joint project with Sony, which is why they had like Andrew Garfield and Tobey Maguire in. That's what I mean. So, are Marvel really? I think personally, Marvel are just slowly, you know, going a bit on the downhill. I don't want to say it, because I like, you know, I like some of the MCU films, and I'll watch them again. It's just the fact that, you know, now they've ran out of big characters, and they don't seem to know what to do with the ones they've got, and the newer ones, and how to bring the new ones in. I'm excited about Daredevil, if anybody. I like Daredevil. Pretty underrated comic book character, I have to say. I have to say. Kane. Pamela Lillian Isley, aka Poison Ivy, adores plants and uses plant-based toxins in her criminal activities. Her athletic build gives her the ability to jump extra high. Oh, okay, so she can do that as well. And she can create new minions with her mutated seeds. Of course she can. Eyes in the back of your head, Batman. Okay. Gotta put the parking brake on. I always find this funny, like, they're meant to be like mutated seeds of poison ivy. Why do they have weapons? I'm pretty sure they grow. Like, and you can see them grow, and then they just appear with guns. Because America. Hey, it's your God-given right, man. Oh yeah, and then there's these gardeners who are around who just casually walk by. You know, all this is going to hell. I think we can destroy these as well. Yeah, we can. Get ready for a lot of hit of this. I got into the Arrowverse when I was younger, and then stopped watching when I was like, I started seeing some of the later series, and from what I've seen of the CW Flash at the later seasons, I sort of just have to look at I look at it from afar and be like, that's a stupid concept. I can't remember when I stopped. It's been that long. I liked it initially. I thought like I remember really getting into it in the first 2 seasons. I remember. I definitely watched season 3. It's just I can't remember. Like I barely remember anything from it. Like I remember. Trying to think of his name. Who plays Malcolm Merlin? John Barrowman. I know him as Captain Jack Harkness from Doctor Who. I remember that. I remember him. I remember the Deathstroke. I remember when they brought Deathstroke in. Okay, and just get all these. So I mean, all these gardeners around and then mutated seeds, and they do nothing. Like you'd think they'd run. Gotta get all the money. Oh, so I can kick them. Okay, that should be everything. I think I can. I was gonna say, I think I'm pretty sure I can do that. But the problem is with doing that is you tend to lose out on a lot of studs, which is why whenever I break something like that, I'm jumping off. I'm switching between characters. Oh, there we go. I didn't mind the Flash. One thing I never got is people liked the Flash. It was a positive show. Why did they not just cast him as the Flash in, you know, why did Warner Brothers not just cast him in as the Flash? Because people obviously liked him. What's his name? Grant Gustin. And now you've obviously got all the collab with Ezra Miller, which I don't know much about. And quite frankly, don't want to. Yeah, the DC, like the DCEU seems to have just so the DCEU has got sort of just gotten sort of screwed up a bit, like with off the I'm trying to think what I was going to say off the like, off screen. It seems to have just gotten bad because you've had all the stuff that's like that came out about Justice League with like all the backstage politics with that. You've had the stuff with Ezra Miller. You've had the stuff with obviously there's going to be a lot of palaver over when Aquaman 2 comes out because of Amber Heard. Um, it's I would not want to be working for Warner Bros at this time. It just seems like a death trap. Although to be fair, I was very apprehensive going into something like the Batman, like with Robert Pattinson, and I enjoyed it. I think it was a good film. I don't think it was a great film. I think there's definitely stuff to improve on it. But I enjoyed it as a film. It's not my best. It's not my favorite Batman film, but it's okay. Come on, I know I can hit these. Come on, sometimes. There we go. For some reason, it just doesn't find the point. Come on. I know you can do it. There we go. Just want to get all these studs because I know this level has a lot, and there is one section which I'll get into later, or that we'll see later, where I think it's golly frustrating. And we'll probably end up losing a lot of things. Probably end up losing a lot of studs because of it. Yeah, I remember these like the Riddler levels fairly well, and then I can think of the concepts of some of the Penguin levels, and then the Joker levels I have no recollection. So can't wait for that Kill 'Em Off level. Best villain. It's like I'm quite excited for, well, not, I wouldn't say excited, but I'm quite interested to see what, like, with the Arkham games, they're making the people who made the Arkham games, Rocksteady, they're going to make like a Kill the Justice League, so like a Suicide Squad. We take on the Justice League, and I'm interested to see how they do that. Like, do they incorporate it into the Arkhamverse you know, so Batman is Batman going to be in it really? Because, you know, if it's the Justice League without Batman, is it really the Justice League? Also, we have the sonar suit, which I'll show you what that does in a moment. I watched the first season of Legends of Tomorrow because I remember some of the actors. It's got like a collection of like superheroes and villains. And and they go travel through time to, is it stop like someone? Is it to stop someone like, is it Vandal Savage? Come on. Wait, if I go further back, can I? Maybe I go further forward. Nope. Smallville, I've heard it was good, and it was never on my radar when I had time. I've got that much other stuff I have to watch. I'm probably never going to end up watching it. It's an interesting concept though. Superman before he becomes Superman and works in why he's in Smallville. But yeah, I think that I'm interested to see what they do for the Arkham, in the Arkham, if they incorporate like the Suicide Squad into the Arkhamverse. So if like kill the Justice League without Batman. So I'm trying to think who they. Obviously, it's gonna have all the heavy hitters. Like I'm assuming Flash, Lantern, um, trying to think Superman, Wonder Woman, probably Aquaman. Hopefully they don't make Aquaman a joke like they usually do. I'd like a serious take on Aquaman because he's actually a decent character. Like 90s Aquaman, one with a hook for a hand and the scraggly beard, which is what basically they incorporated with Jason Momoa's character. But apart from the character doesn't have the hook for a hand. Again, can't go or can't shift that. But yeah, like I can imagine because it'd be a lot easier to have have the playable characters be players like or be people like so what was it, Harley Quinn, Deadshot, um King Shark, and someone else. Oh, Boomerang. That's an interest. So like they're like fairly easy characters. Like I can see having a first thing around or making a game around, basing a game around because they're all human. Um, they're all fairly like I can picture them being well balanced characters. Where if you have like a superhero like game when you're playing a Superman, like that can be pretty broken because he is the Man of Steel, and how do you give him a health bar or how do you restrict certain things about him? Because that's always been the problem with Superman. The guy's overpowered. Why his weakness is a green rock that apparently everyone just has for some reason. Although you do get some interesting enemies out of Superman. Like obviously there's Luthor, Zod. I quite like someone like Metallo, which is like this dude who has an exoskeleton, like a metal exoskeleton. Okay, and can I not break these? And I think he's powered by kryptonite in his chest. So obviously Superman finds it hard to face him. Yeah, you sort of it's weird with Superman. You sort of have to. His villains are sort of based around him by by somehow trying to make him, weak and human. That's what they have to do. Whereas Batman is a lot more freedom because he is human and he has clear weaknesses. So he just has a really cool rogues gallery. Probably the best rogues gallery in the whole of comics. Oh, Sonic. Yep. And then try and break him. There we go. So this guy. I don't think we can go in to. Oh, can we hit that? It's flashing. Quite cool. Okay. Keep smashing stuff. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the sonar suit stays in later games. And as well as like the demolition suit, but I think they changed some of the mechanics about it. Oh yeah, I like Batman, where Batman destroys the Justice League. That was a pretty cool like take on it because I think it's Batman has like contingency plans for every single character in the Justice League. So it basically goes through them all and just goes like, how can we beat this guy? Oh, is there a parody of it? I didn't know. With facts and logic. Okay, and I can see where this is going. Is it basically just ruining all the characters and basically going like, right, listen, Superman, you suck because your weakness is a green rock. Trying to think, Wonder Woman. I don't know. Um, eh, maybe. We'll see. I'm quite happy doing this at the moment. Oh, and Robin's just doing backflips for no reason. Okay. Oh, we got the tracksuit. They'd revamp this to be They'd revamp this thing to be like, I can't remember what they called it, like a radiation suit or a hazard suit or something like that. But it's basically the same thing. Basically, what you need to do is you now can suck up all these little bits, like we saw in the first level, and you have to put them into those certain machines. I don't know if we've come across one as of yet. We'll probably get use one in this thing though. I can't remember if you can step on hazardous waste. I should try. I'm pretty sure there was one in the previous level or the previous room. So what we'll do is we'll gather up all the stuff here and head back there, see if we can. Okay. Okay, so we found that. That's carrots. Oh, I remember. Ah, okay, now I know what this level comes to now. I've remembered. I know what the boss is gonna be. Yeah, see these machines here. You need to put in so much, and then you get stuff out of it, which is a bomb, which blows up that. And I'm taking you can go through the door now. In. So, but obviously sometimes they leave you like extra bits, like obviously there now. Like if I have an extra 25, which I do, we'll put it in, and we might get a mini kit. We might get something else. Oh, we get purple studs. That's 10,000. Nice. That's what I mean. They're giving you a lot of studs for this level, but I don't know what reason. I think because of like one section, which is, if I remember correctly, just annoying. Okay. That doesn't look like it's finished, is it? Okay, want to suck up all these bits. Keep forgetting because it's using the controller, the joystick to control that on the map. Sometimes I just forget. Okay, good Robin. Cross. There we go. I just want to know if Robin can walk on waste, which he probably can't because this isn't a hazard suit, but you never know. I might be wrong. We can't get into there because that's metal. We need someone who can blow stuff up. So here's what I'm talking about. Can he? No, he cannot. Okay. So we won't waste our time with that. But yeah, trying to think what else. Like, I think we talk about Batman's Rogues Gallery. I mean, it's just stacked to the brim with interesting characters. Like, of course, I'd wish personally that when they make films, they wouldn't go back to the ploy of just using the Joker, because Batman's got such an this vast like enemies, like this vast rogues gallery that you wouldn't just use the one character that we've seen enough of over like the past 10 years. I mean, not saying that not saying the Joker's a bit hashed out, but the Joker's pretty a common villain now, and I'd rather have give another villain a shot on the big screen. Like Hush, or someone like that is a pretty interesting villain. I'd like to see. You don't know who Hush is? Hush is like I think his name's Dr. Thomas Elliot, so he's Bruce Wayne's one of Bruce Wayne's like childhood friends. Here is the heat protection suit. Yeah. I don't think this gets reused again. But I think the heat protections, also with Hush, he's just a very interesting character because he has the attachment to Bruce Wayne, and then he goes one step further because he's a plastic surgeon and a doctor. He gets oh, this is just from what I know in the Arkham verse. He ends up. Can I jump up there? Ah, I thought I could. Yeah, but in the Arkham universe, he gets his face like to look exactly like Bruce Wayne, which they sort of didn't do well. Or they didn't really. I thought it was poorly executed with what they did with it afterwards. Like the actual side quest that you find in Arkham City where you meet Hush is pretty well done, because you meet you're basically looking for bodies, or you see what's down there. Okay, it's just a dead Rob. It's just Robin's dead pieces floating about. Damn it. It's Hollow Knight all over again. I want to jump up to this place. I can't. Maybe I have to use Batman. There we go. Again, heat protection suit. But yeah, they sort of wasted Hush in a. I think that's one of the problems. We talked about Arkham Asylum and City, and I think that both of them are excellent games, and I'd recommend playing them to anybody. But Arkham Knight, I think it feels like I don't want to say it feels a bit rushed, but it just, to me, it didn't live up to the hype, because maybe they set the bar so high with City and Asylum. Okay, and here is the room that I have a problem with. These guys are going to keep coming every second for I think a few waves like that, and I don't believe they give many hearts. So, damn it. You get no respite. There we go. Actually find any of them. So if I die at this point, you'll know why. Okay, and here's like your 10-second respite. Can I just go around? Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, okay, so it's... Batman, do you wanna... Here's bud. I didn't know that that was actually there. It's been a long time. Okay, but we don't have the demolition suit, so we can't break anything there. Oh, I need the sonar suit to break stuff in there. Do I go back and get it? Can I go back and get it? Here we come again. I'm assuming they have like a cooldown. And they just keep on coming. Okay, and break out this. Come on, Robin, work with me before these guys come. Don't think I can break anything there. Damn it. And round 3. Yep, see, they just keep coming, and I don't think there's a way to get rid of them, unfortunately. They just come directly in front of the camera. See, you can't, and there's an invisible wall there, so I don't think you can. Never tried, actually. You know what, after the cooldown, we'll have a look. See what I mean, though? There's just an annoying amount of waves to it. Yeah, see, invisible wall. Again. We could go back and get the sonar suit. I'm gonna go back and get the sonar suit if I want to. Oh, I didn't know I could break these. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty confident we can go back and get the sonar suit. The whole point of the heat protection suit was this. As long as Batman gets there, we should. Oh, screw you. Okay, sonar suit. I don't think there's anything else we can do with the heat protection suit apart from that one thing. Okay. Oh, so Batman literally needs the heat protection suit. Okay. Actually, no, he doesn't. I know what I can do. Robin, get up. Robin! Oh, I'm gonna kill you, Robin. What I want to do is get that blue stud that I could see. We can teleport Batman in here using this. Is it right? No. Was it worth it? Probably not. I think that's all we're going to get from here, though. So I think for now, we just go in here. I didn't know they'd follow you. And I have to break all this out of here. Meant to be this. Little one. There we go. Just for the studs. Okay, now we need these flowers. I think when you push them down, something grows. If I could jump on them, that is. Yeah, lily pads. Well, not lily pads, but flowers. They're basically lily pads. Okay, now, I don't think you can get to that mini kit there. You need someone who has really good jumping. Like Ivy herself, or I think Catwoman, like I said last time. I think apart from that, we're pretty good. Just don't go into the toxic ooze and we should be fine. Splendid. Here we go. Do the cutscenes reflect the suits? Yes, they do. Kick it, Robin. Kick it out the ground. And here we go. Yep. I think this is a very repetitive boss fight, if I remember. Because all these guys do is keep spawning, like, seeds like that until they throw up stuff that can be used to build other stuff. So, like, this at the moment. There you go. Oh, god damn it. Get all that. See how it's just up growing stuff, and then you have to just wait a little bit longer because there's less of them. And then there they go again. Stuff behind here you can hit. Hey, as long as he sees Robin as the threat, I'm not bothered. He can just keep on shooting him because I lose no studs because of that. I can't. Okay, no, I think that's a bit unfair, but okay. Do you know what I mean? Like, I must have just been in his range. And again. I don't think there's a point of hitting Ivy at the bottom of this moment when she doesn't have a... What's his name? Let's leave Robin to her. There's nothing happening at the moment until she gets... Until we get that. And we can blow this up. And I think then... Yeah, then she's vulnerable for some reason. Don't know why. Okay. Then it's just beating her up. There we go. Don't feel sorry for her, Robin. God damn it. What a simp. Slap him. You alright? Robin will be fine. See, he's fine. So where... Oh... Kane. Replay. And we'll see the rest of the Batman suit. The protection Sonic. And we're missing one Robin suit, but I think we'll see that next time. Or in the next story bit. I don't think you'll see it the next level, which I'm assuming will be the final level. In little car. And finally, I think this should be the 5th level, because I think there's 5 levels in each section. There we go. Edward Nigma, aka the Riddler, is obsessed with riddles, puzzles, and word games. He delights in leaving clues for Batman at the scene of his crimes, which regularly leads to his downfall. Using specially developed technology incorporated into his cane, he can take control of people's minds. Just casually says that. I don't think it's the Eiffel Tower, Robin. That works. Nice work, Alfred. I don't know how that brush has a bell in it, but okay. Kane. Start building up some studs. Where's the enemies? There they are. Oh, enemy. Kane. Get over it. We've got a lot of studs to collect. Yeah, but they should be, I think, going back to what I was saying before, they should use, I think they should try and open up the, try and open up Batman's Rogues Gallery a little more. Like, I'm glad they used the Riddler for the Batman film. And to be fair, I thought, was his name Paul Dano? Did a fairly good job. I'll say a pretty good job of, of doing it. Okay, and I'm assuming I need to use these to break the. There we go. And I'll assume again I need to drive this through to scan it or something. Yeah. It is most definitely a bank card. Okay, this is going to be awkward because I know where this. Okay, go to those guys. Now, just need to smash and bash all these stuff, all this stuff. And then we can cross. I'll worry about crossing. One thing about Lego games they always found cool. They always make like breaking things feel like very satisfying. Like with the big explosion sounds and the massive like that. I feel like you're always doing some amount of like heavy hitting damage. Okay, and I'm assuming the glide suit going off the gap we need to reach. Nice. Ah, okay. Batman, you stay in there. We got stuff to do. Work that one out. Don't know what the AI's thinking there. Damn it. In and once more. Come on. Get on top. I just want to get those little bit of studs. You know what happens though? It's because when you have to rotate the control stick to where it bends, where it's going around, instead of just holding one thing. Yeah, probably not the best to do that. Oh, we're gonna need the bank thing again. Okay. And the hazard suit. Game was just those guys chilling. Oh, do I have to? Makes sense. In. Oh, god damn it. That's on me for not paying attention. I look away for 2 seconds. Okay, let's go beat some bad guys. When did that bike get scared? That was popped in there, didn't it? Got 10 times multiplier. Just be careful not to go into that range of where those green that green row is. And that green line of like lines there, do not pass them. There's like those like laser things. I think they can kill you. 'Cause I remember losing a lot of studs on them. Oh, we need the technology suit as well. Well, Robin, if you got that on you, that'd be handy. And a phone box. Yeah, I would have liked to see some other characters in Batman films. Like, we don't have to have important roles, but like to the main story. But I'm just thinking out loud. Like, Push should be a great villain. You know, maybe someone like trying to think of characters they've not done before, so they've not actually been in any film whatsoever. You know what I want? You know what I wouldn't mind? Like, I know they've done in the Dark Knight, but like, um, he's the villain in the Dark Knight. But I wouldn't mind a comic book version of Bane. But I know that'd be hard to do because you have to make Bane jacked up without looking, you know, basically make him what he looks like in the Arkham games. But you know, not to the point where it's ridiculous. Like something like what they did in was it Batman and Robin with Poison Ivy? Where he was just some muscle man. Bane is actually quite clever with Venom. And we cannot destroy this whatsoever, can we? Can't we? There's an easy mini kit. Up here, get this. In, and then I want to drive into this thing. Can I not? Oh, it's that what blows it up. Okay, that makes more sense. Well, it doesn't, but it made logical sense if I step on it. I didn't expect it to blow up, mind you, but okay. Magnet suit, okay, so now we have a couple places we can go. Hoping for the, you know, another suit, but we'll take it. Okay, and I'm assuming that opens that up for Batman, and then we have to do the Wonder. We have to do this game. How do I make the metallic sound when I'm not even walking? Okay, fair enough. Don't question it. Okay. Can we go around here? And somehow I managed to stay up. And do we need Batman for any of this? I need the hazard suit, which I'm assuming I'll probably get at some point. Do not do this to me again. Damn it, I was this close. Yeah, Robin just seems sometimes a bit weird when he's jumping on a tightrope. Bit clunky if I don't say. If I don't say my phrasing. Can't do it today. It's been warm. That's what I was like saying. I wanted a cool out stream. That and it's Friday. I mean, I'm working late today, so technically I only have a day and a half, but you know, okay. And who have we got? Oh, okay, so the climb was for the bank. What was the freeze ray for? Well, I don't understand what each one was for. Okay, lovely texture. Are you running off to Two-Face? And probably Batman is actually better for this than Robin. I can gauge Robin's jump a bit better. And Batman's glide. Okay. So there's something here, obviously. And it is Robin, another suit for Robin. I'm assuming the hazard suit? Question mark? It is. We can go here. Chuck up all this stuff. Okay. Nice. There's one outside as well, so if I get enough bits, we'll okay, 19. Okay, didn't mean to put them all in like that. I meant to suck the rest of the ones out, but you know, fair enough. Is it red cups? I didn't notice what the actual bits were until now. Okay. Batman. I'm saying I want to go in the thing, and you're not letting me. Damn it. Why is it? I don't understand why it's not letting me go in the actual thing. What is the... Do I have controls? So I'm just looking at action, so X, right? It's just not letting me go into it for whatever reason. You know what? Let's go outside and get some of the other stuff. And then we'll come back. For some reason, it just wasn't letting me jump into the actual thing then. And I was second guessing myself or what the control was to actually jump in. Can I? No, I cannot. There's 15 there. There should be 10 pieces on the ground. I remember seeing a bit more than 10. Okay, so now we've got 25. Some around here, if I remember correctly. 32. There's some there, but we can't go there. 38. Was there any around here? Don't think there was. Yeah, there's some there, but we don't have the technology suits, so there's no point. I like how Robin just loses it. It loses the half of his the whole of his like the back of his technology suit when that happens. Okay, now back here. He runs back up to where he was. Oh, we lost all those studs for this thing because it wouldn't let us jump into it. Oh, just money. Okay, I'll take that. Why is it not letting us? Okay, and there we go. Finally. Avi, get over here. Okay. Oh, is that him flipping his coin? Okay. There might be enough there on that other side to maybe go and do that one in so 2, 2, 2, Desmond Tutu. Okay. So call this up. Oh, they missed out on a gag to do the red telephone from Batman, like the 1960s Batman. Because I must notice there's a telephone there. And so we've got to know. Can I suck those pieces up though? Oh, froze for a little bit there. Don't understand why. I think it's something when I input a certain command at a certain time. And looks like I have to. Really? Thanks, game. Kind of like stunting there. But there must be something about this here that it finds not appealing. Okay. You know what? Let's go back actually. I want to see what's outside. That last now we got more than 25. I want to see what's there. I'm assuming because there's more bits, there's going to be another part of it as well. Yeah, see what I mean? You have to use the technology suit. I don't know why it keeps thingy like that. Stopping like that. It's never done it before. Of course it does it on the one time I'm streaming where it matters. No, just lower. Guess we can. Yeah, I'll do it after. I can always do it on a what's his name? Oh, okay. So I don't think I can make that jump. Maybe Batman can with the glide suit. No, I can't make that jump. In Robin. In 21 more pieces we needed. There's about what? 4 there. 4 there. So that's about 8. 8 plus 8 minus 21 is 13. Wait, yep, 13, yeah. Quick maths. Then there's probably 13 pieces in here that we needed. You gonna join us, Batman? Probably not. Okay. Luckily we don't need you because the safe's already open. Okay, and I'm assuming there'll be like a couple of pieces down on the floor there. There's 2 there. There's 11, so there's probably around 10, 11 pieces on the floor there. Or here, maybe? Oh no, there's nothing. I remember this place now. Welcome to the Thunderdome, everybody. I hated these things as a kid. Yep, and that's why. And there you go. Your mistakes just compound into other mistakes. In. And now we just do this. Should be fine. There we go. Ooh. Okay. Okay, now Two-Face and Riddler. And we have to knock out 5 of these guys. Come on, Harvey. No, we can't do that. So close as well. In that hero ranking. Okay. Can we build something there? Okay. Okay, and that is a big gun. Don't know what happened there. I'm just wait. Can I break these? Aha! This might give me a bit of leeway to get that superhero ranking. Also, there might be some parts here that we can use. But it doesn't look like it. Okay. Got to avoid. Oh, there's some around the other side as well. Okay, and these are just locks. Can we hit those? Yeah, we can. Okay. Okay, just keep hitting Batman and I'm fine. And we'll go around this other side now and get all this stuff. I see some blue studs in my near future. Nice. Oh, there's a mini kit there. I didn't even notice that. Okay. Anything around here that we can hit? No. Okay, well. Let's make sure he reflects off that. There we go. And now we're dealing with the Riddler. Can we break this? Oh, I might be able to. No, can't break this. Okay, are you gonna come back down, buddy? Can we not face both you and what's his name? What is that up there? Okay. Come on, Two-Face. There we go. So his mind controls. Screwy. And should this be the end? No, he wants to us to face. Have even more. Damn it. You'll not stop me from getting my over 100,000. Keep him there, Robin. Keep him there. Okay, and I think Two-Face is done. There we go. That actually would genuinely hurt. That is heavy. Nice. I wonder what they're building though. It looks like some sort of structure of building. Oh, that looks like the looks like the bank, the actual bank we were at just at. Okay, and with that out of the way, we've finished the first part. So what happened? Now we get to see what happens at the end. They're all back in. Oh, back in Arkham. Okay, cool. Oh, glad to see Clayface has taken up Power. Okay, bit weird for freeze. Obviously, Ivy turned to a plant. I just realized they don't have any beds or anything in there. I mean, I thought Arkham Asylum was meant to be like a bit of a rehabilitation thing. Okay, I guess we'll go see the titles sequence or the titles, and we'll talk a bit. Yeah, it's interesting seeing like all like how the Lego games develop, like from what this will be to what Lego Batman 2 is, and then like Lego Batman 3 and DC Supervillains, because they improve each time, and they've clearly got a formula for the you know, having. Oh, they've clearly got a formula for how a level would progress. Like some of those levels then are just like mindless fun. Like the Harvey Two-Face, like the Two-Face level is with the when you're in the Batmobile. Like I think that's the only time you get to use the Batmobile in this game. It's still pretty good. Like it's just mindless fun, which is, you know, again has that, you know, emphasis on smashing stuff and just collecting studs and doing all the good stuff, which I think's pretty cool. Because it's just, obviously it's a kids game and kids want to, for lack of a better term, want to be entertained, and entertaining. And as you do that, you break stuff. The smashing stuff, making the smashing satisfying is pretty cool. And a very interesting, a very nice decision. Obviously the mechanics. I don't know how we're going to break. I don't know how you would break those metal things in the Batman thing. Oh, it said Scott Snyder was involved in this, who was the guy who was basically overseeing DC Comics. Everything that's going on at the time, I think. I can't remember if he wrote like a new stuff. I'm trying to think when this came out. Was this just before, a few years before the new 52? Yeah. We can go back to the Batcave for like probably a good few minutes, and we'll just buy some stuff. We'll probably buy a couple red bricks. I'm not buying any characters as of yet. Is what we want. Well, we're just seeing all the stuff. Yep. Okay. I didn't know if we could. There you go. 8.6. Oh, I didn't know we get this. Is it? Oh, it's just building Traveler's Tales. Yeah, I'd go away as well. I guess we'll see the Batcave for the first time. Yeah, so here's what I'm talking about. This pull this lever to access Arkham Asylum. I did not know that you could do this at all when I was a kid, and like it's the first time when I figured it out. A bit like when I completed Rock Tunnel for the first time. I didn't know how to use Flash. When I found Flash, it blew my mind, blew my tiny mind as a kid. I was like, what? There are villains levels? So I just thought, oh yeah, 15 levels is enough for me to handle. You know, and then we're like, oh, there's 15 more levels, which we'll do we'll do after we've completed all 3 of the Actually, you know what? We might do. We'll go, but you know, I think we'll go between them. That might be a. Actually, no. We'll do the Batman stuff and then we'll do the villain stuff. Obviously, he's got Clayface at the moment and Riddler. Just want to, you know, there's Alfred, which I think we can buy. Can we swap to Alfred or? No, we have to purchase Alfred. But like I said, I want to purchase them red bricks first. Was it more Batarang targets and faster grappling? Do that for. Obviously, you can buy some characters. I'm assuming it's Bruce Wayne, Alfred, Batgirl, Nightwing. I don't think we're gonna get any like the. I'm surprised some of them characters though, because I thought we might be able to get them naturally. But let's see. A lot of these are just the standard characters. A lot of the henchmen. Because we end up getting the characters later on. Suit upgrades, fast grapple all suits. Yes, please. And more Batarangs. Nice. Yeah, because we will end up getting all the characters, like, later on. And obviously these are some of the things we can buy. Like the Joker's van. There's all the scuba ones. That looks pretty cool. I wonder whose that is. Obviously not going to be a standard one. Bruce Wayne, Alfred. So you get all these guys. And then you get, like oh, I'm assuming, because that looks like Catwoman. That looks like Man-Bat, and that looks like Carter. God knows who that is. I'm assuming you'll get all the other characters in time with, like, playing the villains stuff. Let's let that save. And, yeah. You know what? Let's show the villains off. Let's show the villains place off, because I've never shown, I don't think I've not shown it off yet. And I think I've only seen it once. And I want to get a layout of the land. There you go. Now we can place Clayface. I think to unlock Clayface and the Riddler, you have to get, you have to play the villains levels. Obviously, you can start. I love this idea. Like, you can start fights with anybody in Arkham Asylum. Like, they will just randomly attack you sometimes. Like that. I love the idea behind it. This takes us to the... Oh, I didn't realize Clayface had that. I thought I had an extra jump. See, there's a Riddler's Revenge. There's obviously... There's like the flip side of it. We could go into here, and then you'll see like the villains levels. First one. That'll be probably Clayface, and it follows like the same path as the hero story, but just showing you, I'm assuming, how the villains got into that situation. Gee, you hear that like faint screaming in the background? Yeah, I think we'll just show everything else off. So, there's this here. I think there is the... Here. Can we actually mind control people? Oh, yeah, you can just make them, like, woozy. So here is the maximum security area. Where is this? You know what I mean? They just randomly attack you. See, I always thought this was a weird area, because you go for this long stretch. Oh, this is where you can create your own heroes. There's, like... Because the more characters you buy, the more you can switch out and get different characters. And then I'm assuming there will be in Bruce Wayne's like mansion. I'm pretty sure there's a manor, there's like a room where it's like your trophy room where you can see all the mini kits. I'm assuming that will be behind the other door. I just want to show that off for a second. What? Okay. Dude, they have guns in here. guards aren't doing anything. Yeah, like here. You see them all here. Like mini kits, and then obviously I'm assuming you'll have the big one in the middle, which will be like if you get free play through them all. I don't know if that makes an additional level. I'd like to hope it does, but yeah, we'll see. I find it worrying that we can go from the Batcave to Arkham Asylum, and they can see us. But yeah, I'll just show that off as well. I can't remember where it is. It's either down here, on the left, or on the right. So Hero Mission Room. This is where, yeah, this is where you'll find the level. So next time we'll probably start here, and we'll go to this one, which is episode 2, Power Crazed Penguin. Yeah, you gotta feel for Thingy though here. Like okay, Riddler gets like Freeze, Two-Face, Ivy, you know, some real big hitters there. See, that looks like it's gonna be a Golden Man. That looks like it's gonna be something. God knows what. So that looks like it's gonna be a car. Again, that looks like it's gonna be some sort of car. That looks like it's gonna be the bank of the place. And what do we have in the middle? I'm gonna make a shot 'cause I've never 100% completed this game. Oh, didn't know it was 10 around there. I'm gonna take a shot and say that's gonna end up being looking like Wayne Manor, because it looks like, you know, you see like the windows. It's gonna be something like that, or like some big building. Like it's either gonna be the Wayne Manor or like the GCP. Oh, that's a nice touch. I didn't realize. Or like the GCPD or something like that. What's the other? I'm confused because this took us down to the hero, to the thingy room. What does the other side take us to? Oh, and another thing I should mention is like a cool little feature is if you buy like Batgirl and Nightwing, they do end up showing up around here. Oh yeah, it's just here. I thought there was a thingy for. I thought there was like a teleporting, like a not a teleporting thing, a elevator. But I think for now we'll stop here. I think we've done, you know, I think we'll do like 5 levels each time, solid blocks, and with we'll get a few good episodes out of it. So for now, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. People on Twitch, all these get archived to YouTube. Should we link down to the YouTube channel? If you miss a stream, that's where it'll be. Oh, I didn't realize Alfred's. I was gonna compliment the Alfred's AI then, and it just showed up. Anyway, for people on YouTube, always get stream live from Twitch. If you want to interact like I have been doing today, or just watch live, that's fine. There should be a link in the description of every video that I do. I'd like to thank you guys for watching one final time, and bye-bye.